Early bounce today in U.S. equities. As I speak to you right now, the NASDAQ is up about 0.6%. The Russell almost 0.4%. The S&P is up about 0.5%, and the Dow up about 0.25%. Overnight, we saw EU core inflation year over year tick higher, and small business PMI figures in Germany, the EU, and the UK uptick ever so slightly, but remain in contraction territory. In the US, weekly jobless claims jumped to a 3-month high, 224,000. US S&P Global Manufacturing PMI moves slightly higher to 50.7 on the revision, still in expansion territory. And ISM Manufacturing PMI, which is the larger businesses, is higher than forecast and higher than expected, but still in contraction territory at 49.1, moving in the right direction though. Construction spending is also higher, but still somewhat suppressed at up 0.9%. The dollar is slightly lower. Crude oil is up 1.1%, copper down 1.3%, gold is unchanged, and silver's down about 0.6%. All of this pushing yields lower. The 2-year's down 5 basis points. The 5-year yield is down 8. The 10-year is down 9 at 389, and the 30-year yield 413, down 9 basis points. 2-10's inversion moving in the wrong direction, negative 33 from a settlement of negative 28 yesterday. So the rally in Treasury prices continues. The Bank of England left rates unchanged at 5.25%, with 6 of the Monetary Policy Committee members, the MPC, voting to leave rates unchanged, 2 voting to hike and 1 voting to cut. A little bit different than the US FOMC, where they just kind of come to a consensus and announce it. Payrolls tomorrow, expectations is for 180 non-farm payroll jobs to be added in the US, with a slight uptick in the unemployment rate to 3.8%. That would be 23 consecutive months of sub 4% unemployment. Some whisper numbers for 185,000 jobs, but that's not much off the consensus forecast. Won't worry about that. Average hourly earnings expected to tick down month over month, and the work week is expected to be unchanged. Now, looking ahead, earnings after the close today, 40 companies with market caps over $1 billion, including Apple, Meta, Microchip Technology, Clorox, Eastman Chemical, almost said Eastman Kodak, and US Steel. Tomorrow before the open, 25 more billion-dollar companies reporting earnings, including ExxonMobil, Chevron, AbbVie, Regeneron, Bristol-Myers Squibb, and Cigna Group. In terms of data, nothing tonight. Tomorrow, in addition to the non-farm payrolls data, we also get month-over-month factory orders for December and the final Michigan consumer sentiment data from January.